What's up, guys? We're going to get right into our next episode, rebuilding the Broncos here. But I want to take a quick second to remind you guys, we got a new YouTube channel launching here, TFG Plays. I'll drop a link in the description below. Also, if you're catching this in time tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, on twitch.tv/ThatFranchiseGuy, we're launching a different type of rebuild there on Twitch with the Arizona Cardinals. So if you enjoy this series, you'll love hanging out with me on Twitch. So make sure you head over there, and I'll see you then. So peace out, guys. Enjoy the episode. Hit that like button. We'll see you later. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Episode 12, rebuilding the Denver Broncos. It's been an up and down season, to say the least. We're coming off a couple of tough losses, just got overwhelmed. Well, we do actually have an opportunity here to salvage a playoff look for this team in our second season if we can rise to 8-8 against the LA Chargers and knock them out of the playoffs. And even if we do win, it's not a guarantee, but a chance nonetheless to salvage some things here. So hopefully we can make this interesting here in LA against the Chargers. So as we do with every divisional game, play the moments. We get 3 moments and a maximum of 1 full drive. And off the bat, our defense looks like they force a punt. And they want us to have a lead-off drive here. Let's do it. I love taking over here for these leading drives, opening drives rather. Noah Fant, a chance to tie Antonio Gates' 2010 touchdown record. He's had a good season. Oh, good run here by Taylor. Just barely brought down by Nasir Adderley, but a good run there. I thought that might have been sprung open. I don't know why I threw that, but could have been a lot worse. Good run there by Phillip. Let's try and catch him off guard here. A little hurry up. Maybe go a little play action screen. I actually like another handoff here. They're spreading that D line so much. Oh, good play there by someone named T. Clark. They're really spreading this D line. I feel like we have an advantage to run this thing. Third and short. Good job, Ruggs. Not a huge rookie season for Ruggs, but definitely not a disappointing one. I think this offense as a whole has certainly opened up a little bit. Hard to say if he's a big factor there, but he's helped us out at times. We haven't really gotten him to be that true deep threat early in his first year here. Good throw. Fant, or Locke. How many times have we seen him miss that throw right there? First down. It's a good drive. Ruggs has a speed advantage out there. Maybe if we split him out a little bit. Actually not a bad placement on that throw. I like that he threw that to the outside. It just didn't quite work out, but still a pretty good look, I would say. All right, that brings us to third down. Oh, what a play. Nice throw, Locke. I don't know how that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a perfect throw. We low pointed that thing. And he got it below the safety. That was beautiful. That was one of his best throws of the year right there. All right, we got to run this thing in. Come on. Easy. I don't know why they're spreading their D-line so much, but you got to take that. All right, good drive. We're going to skip this. Good defense. Still playing good defense. 2-minute drill. You know what? It's the last game of the year. Screw it. We'll play another drive. Although this might be a one-play drive if we get the look we think we're getting here. Not quite. Keep running your route, guys. Ugh. If Lindsey would have kept going, he would have sprung a huge play, but he stopped. I'm glad I didn't throw that when he stopped, because that would have just been picked. Good, couple good scrambles there for Drew. God, I really want to just try one to Ruggs. Oh, but Joey Bosa just obliterates. Man, Juwan James does not do well with the Khalil Macks and Joey Bosa's of the world, does he? All right, we got him. Casey Hayward. Just covering two guys 50 yards downfield. Who do I throw it to? I gotta make a decision. Looked like those guys were coming open deep, but I couldn't make a decision. Oh, really? All right, we got 1 moment left. Oh, we need to stop. I feel like we should just... It's already a long shot that we get into the playoffs, but for entertainment's sake, and with how bad I've played when I do intervene anyway, I feel like we got to give ourselves a chance. 3rd down. Oh, what? That's got to be picked, boys. So down 10. Let's see what kind of opportunities we get here. So they flip field position. Let's play this 3rd down. Oh, did he get it? It's gonna be close. Good, he got it. All right, we'll skip ahead. They get it in for us. Nice. All right, give us a chance. Let's play. 3rd down. Let's get in there with Draymond. Oh, man. It's not over yet. Thank you, Phillip. Last game of the year. Let's just play it. Let's try and salvage this season here. Oh my God, what happened there? What? I don't even know what to say about that. Season's done. Disappointing year. Just couldn't get enough breaks. I felt like we had a pretty unlucky season. I don't even think I played that bad looking back on it. I think I actually played better than I did in my first season. We just couldn't catch a break. Certainly some nice strides, though, with the offense. And as we've seen with our re-signings, we're going to have pretty much this whole defense back. Granted, there will be some regression, but let's go ahead and we'll take a look at our stats. We'll do a little player review like we did last year. Maybe boost a couple players that don't get the type of recognition from Madden that they may have deserved. So it looks like Courtland Sutton does actually get some recognition here. So he goes up to star. He makes the Pro Bowl, so we're not going to have to do anything for him. He gets a couple upgrades. There's a good boost. Let's do another deep threat. Very nice. So he's poised for an even bigger year next year. Bradley Chubb, let's see what happened with him. He makes the Pro Bowl. Much better second season. That's a good upgrade. So we'll look at the yearly awards. MVP, actually, Jimmy Garoppolo comes in and steals that thing. Tom Brady wins Offensive Player of the Year for the Titans. Manti Te'o for the Bills. Taylor comes up short for Offensive Rookie. It's going to be Justin Herbert. Best quarterback. Drew Lock, I would have guessed, would have been higher. But Jonathan Taylor is a rookie, 4th for Best Running Back. Sutton comes in 6th for best wide receiver. Third best linebacker for the Vonster. Our defensive backs, kind of disappointing this year. That's probably going to be a big focus for us in the offseason outside of Marcus Peters. Let's just take a peek at the stats, kind of see who might deserve upgrades. So Drew Lock, the touchdown to interception ratio, not quite how you'd like it. Only an 83.1 quarterback rating, so he's not going to get any kind of boost from us. Just a good, not great season. Now, Jonathan Taylor, as a rookie, almost 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. I think he has earned the star development trait. That's a good year for him. Let's see if there's another player in the league that we can counteract that. Maybe at that running back position. Any surprises here? Maybe not at running back. How about wide receiver? Adam Humphries just went off. He already went up to star. Nelson Aguilar for the Packers. Almost 100 receptions. How about that? All right, back to us. Courtland Sutton ends with almost, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Noah Fant, again, 10 touchdowns. He goes up to star development, well earned. Good to see him get that. Henry Ruggs, a good rookie year, but nothing really crazy there. Deshaun Hamilton, what's the deal with him? He's going to stay quick. Philip Lindsay made the Pro Bowl. That must have been as a returner, so that's good to see. We'll definitely have to re-sign him. He was really nice as that third down back. I like him much better in that role than as a feature back, and he was still a pretty prominent part of the offense. So, I thought that was... So Draymond Jones ends with 44 tackles, 2.5 sacks. Not a bad year for him, but probably not good enough to use a player review on. Deion Jones with 115 tackles probably doesn't deserve a dev boost down to normal. We'll put him back to quick. I don't think we need to compensate that across the league. Bowman ends up with 4 picks, but it's probably time for him to start regressing. So we really don't have anyone that, needs a player review. I would say that Sutton and Fant were our best 2 players, and we did something for Jonathan Taylor, but I don't think anyone else really needs or deserves a boost. Maybe we should look across the rest of the league, though. Maybe like DWAYNE Haskins in his first rookie year, his first start as a rookie, 36 touchdowns, 13 picks. Also Daniel Jones, he's up to 78. I think we can probably boost both of these guys from that rookie class. Daniel Jones kind of, at least in this reality, turning into a good player. I don't think it's going to happen in real life, but it's fun to see, what does happen if Daniel Jones becomes a nice player and helps the Giants out in that regard. So we'll boost him up. Justin Herbert with the Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's actually not a huge boost for him given the year he had. 31 touchdowns, 8 picks. I think he's due for a huge boost here. We'll go star development. We'll boost this awareness up for him. It's going to be annoying to play him, but I think this is fair. And then we still got to do DWAYNE Haskins like we said. I think I'll just give him star dev and a little awareness boost. Anyone else have big years? Maybe on the defensive side of the ball, any surprising sack getters? Donta Hightower. Talk McKinley gets 10 sacks, but he goes up to star. This probably isn't painting the entire picture here either. Jonathan Jones, a 4 interception season for the Raiders. All right, we'll leave it with that. Move on ahead here. Get to our second off season here. We'll look at the playoff schedule once we get to the Pro Bowl week. We'll just look back on it. Take a peek at the Pro Bowl. Daniel Jones. Josh Jacobs, just kind of looking at the fascinating names. Some surprises there in the NFC on the receiving front, or AFC side rather. Usual suspects on the offensive line. And here's your defense. Oh, Chad Kelly. Who's he playing for? I don't know. Be nice if it said. Actually, I want to look back on this because, yeah, it was Phillip Lindsay making it as a punt returner. So we are certainly going to try to get him back for that role and to be our third down back where he was really good. So just take a look at the playoff scenario here. Tennessee beating the Chargers week 1. Dallas went into New Orleans and won. Cleveland having a good second season there. The high expectations there for the Browns moving forward. And Chicago is back in the dance after a down year last year. The Bills then took care of the Browns. The Cowboys beat their rival Giants. Daniel Jones not able to carry that playoff team. And then Oakland knocked off Tennessee, and Seattle beating Chicago there. So then in the conference championship, Buffalo with Josh Allen and Seattle. So an East Coast, West Coast matchup in the Super Bowl. That'd be cool to see Buffalo kind of rise to greatness with Josh Allen. Seattle's had their time in the sun, so let's see if Buffalo can win. And there you go, Buffalo Bills, Super Bowl champions, 22-19. So our final re-signing decisions, we're going to let the punter go, Keelan Cole go. Isaac Nata, I like him as a third or fourth tight end, but not at that price. Let's see if we can get him down, and also pardon the weed cutter in the background if it is coming off on the mic. Nothing I can do about that. But Isaac Nata, just under $3 million for a 3-year deal. Maybe he'll take it. All right, he's coming back. I love having him in there as a just good depth, third or a fourth tight end. He can play some fullback too. Duke Ejiofor, we'll let him go again. Starla Tulele, Rupkowski, Talib, Sanders, Lindsay, we want to re-sign him. Oh man, he's asking for a 5-year deal now? Really? I can't pay you that, Lindsay. I might end up just franchise tagging him. I had no idea he was going to ask for that much. What does he think of this? He's going to try and test free agency. I wonder what that tag number is for the running backs. $8.3 million for 1 year. Ooh, I don't know if that's worth it or not. I'd probably let Jake Butt go because we did re-sign Nata to be that third guy. Todd Davis, we'll let him go. Karras, we don't need him anymore. I'd like to try to get DeMarcus Walker back on a cheap 2-year deal. Not sure he'll like that or not. He's not going to take it. So we only have like $15 million cap space left. I don't really want to spend $8 million of that on Phillip Lindsay. He seems to be a little offended that we moved on, but maybe we can get him back still in the offseason free agency. So let's go ahead to stage 1. We're going to go through position by position. We should also probably take a look at our regression and just see what we're kind of dealing with here in terms of drop-off. And to clear up some cap space, I think we can actually let Joe Flacco go. He's regressed a bunch, so I think it's time to let him go. That's going to clear up about $10 million cap space. Vaughn at 31 years old loses a little bit, but actually still kind of a beast. Doesn't lose any speed, a little bit of agility, but he's already super bendy, so expect him to still be pretty dominant next year. NAVORRO BOWMAN, he's going to drop off a little bit, but actually still not too bad. He loses like 4 acceleration, but, not unusable by any means. KAREEM Jackson got just railed, and he had a bad season, so maybe we actually release him. It's going to free up about $8 million space. I think we got to do that. So there we go. He's gone. Eric Berry doesn't lose too much here, actually, and he had a okay year, nothing crazy, but he's still going to be our starting safety there. So good to see him not regress too bad. So that should free up some space at running back. Phillip Lindsay not getting any offers yet here in the first stage. I'm going to go back. I'm going to offer him. I'm going to try to get him, but only at a reasonable price, guys. So about 4.1 mil per year for 3 years. That's pretty reasonable for a third down back. I don't know if he'll like that or not. We'll see what he thinks after the first week. If we don't get him, there's other options like a Dion Lewis for a year, Corey Clement. You can find other backs in that situation. At wide receiver, we like our top three. We could certainly still use some depth there. Might come back to this in the later stages. Jake Butt not getting any offers at the moment, so let's start talking to him, get the wheels turning to bring him back. I like him as depth at tight end, so we'll go about 1.6 over 2 years for him. Pretty good on the offensive line, could maybe use some tackle depth, but not going to look at that this week. Vic Beasley, I don't mind talking to him. We could use a third edge rusher in here. We tried to get him last year. He went, I think, with Oakland. So I'll give him 2 years, 4 mil, see what he thinks of that. Does not really like it. We're going to have to sign another defensive tackle. The option's not quite as good this year as last year. We're going to hold off on that for now. We do need a corner that can play here. Jonathan Jones had that good year in this division for Oakland. Maybe we give him a 2-year deal. And he may or may not start, but we need somebody in here after cutting KAREEM Jackson. And then I'm also going to make an offer to Josh Jones just because I like what he can do as like a sub linebacker and safety depth in general. So some pretty low-level offers, not as crazy as our first year, but let's see what these guys think. I think we were all these guys' first offers on the table, so we'll see if they bite. We did get Josh Jones, but no one else biting yet. Let's see. So the Titans coming in here for Phillip Lindsay. We're still the only offer on these three. I mean, if we go 4 years for him and up it a little bit, what does he think? I mean, I do really want to get him back, but not on a 5-year contract that's going to cripple our cap situation. So that actually got us pretty close. Let's, you know, if he needs 5 years, that's not that much money. We can always cut him. It's not a lot of bonus, so we can always cut him, you know, when the time comes if we needed to clear cap space. So we'll bite. We'll give him 5 years. It's going to be tied with the Titans there, so if he chooses Tennessee, then so be it, but we'd love to have him back. I'll up Vic Beasley's salary a little bit. Didn't do much for him, and we'll stay with these guys. So let's go ahead to the last week. There we go. We got him back. 5-year contract for Phillip Lindsay after a Pro Bowl season as a punt returner. A lot of Broncos fans will be happy that he's sticking around for the course of this franchise, I think. So still the only offers on these two. Maybe if we increase this just a little more, he'll think about it. He does not seem to really like that. I'll increase Butt just a little bit. And then we could use a little bit of quarterback depth here. How about bringing Case Keenum back to Denver on a 1-year deal? Not quite that much money, but I don't mind paying him a decent chunk to be a good backup here. He likes that offer. We do need that kind of fourth wide receiver. Tyrell Williams would not be bad at all for that role. I'm going to just offer him a 1-year deal, but give him about 6.8. And he really likes that. And you know what? We like our tight ends so much here. We're going to give a 1-year deal to MyCole Pruitt. Like I said, we kind of need that tackle depth. Ty Samborello, I believe he once upon a time played here in Denver. So let's give him a 1-year deal to be our backup tackle to come home. Maybe see if Forrest Lamp can have a career rejuvenation here. Steal him from the Chargers. Could use a run-stuffing nose tackle type. How about Linval for a year? And we're out of cap space. So I like those kind of 1-year deals. High reward, low risk type contracts. So we got Case back, Linval Joseph, MyCole Pruitt, Forrest Lamp. Fall short on the other guys, it looks like. So as far as the draft is concerned, we're going to need some wide receiver depth. We effectively only have 3 wide receivers. We love our tight end room with those 4. Could probably use a tackle later in the draft. We did get Linval, so we're pretty good on the D-line. Could maybe use a high upside prospect. Could maybe use a younger middle linebacker. Could use another edge rusher for depth. Certainly could use a corner. Maybe Isaac Yiadom finally gets on the field. And then, you know, we're okay at safety. I don't hate our safety depth, but if there's a star, we'd probably think about him. And then maybe we think about a punter. So let's jump in. Let's do the draft. We're going to look at like the top 10 picks, I think. The Bucks with the first pick. They take Trevor Lawrence. Good landing spot for him. Justin Ross to the Steelers. Dylan Moses to the Colts to play next to Leonard. An edge player for Miami. Certainly need that. And a new quarterback for the Patriots. A rare, realistic first round there. Do we really pick 11th? Wow. All right, we can just go pick by pick. So a D tackle for the Cardinals. Outside linebacker for the Lions. All right, let's get to us. So, wow, Patrick Surtain to the Vikings. That would have been a steal for us. You know, I think the obvious pick here is going to be Asante Samuel. Potentially elite corner for us. I frankly did not know we picked that high, but that could be a game changer for this defense to get a much better upgrade to that number 2 corner spot. So let's take Asante Samuel Jr. Star development, absolute freak athlete. Really nice pick there. He's going to pair nice with Marcus Peters. Cannot go wrong with that pick right there. All right, let's go to our next user pick. So it's going to be a second, So you really can't go wrong with a D tackle out of Alabama. It is a need for us. Grant Delpit still available. He is not quite the player that he is in real life in this draft class, it would seem. We don't really need anyone on offense. Maybe we just go with Antoine Winfield like we did with our Miami deep dive. But I think the pick for us has got to be LeBron Ray. Seems to fit that athletic Alabama prototype. Hopefully he's as good as some of those guys. Quick development, 71 overall. Not bad. It's kind of like a Deshaun Hand. Hopefully he can develop there next to Draymond. Skip to our next pick, which is going to be in the 4th round because we traded our 3rd to get Henry Ruggs. I think the pick for us has got to be a wide receiver. Clock's ticking down. Donovan Peoples-Jones out of Notre Dame. Let's go with him. Pretty balanced. Yeah, he might not turn into much for us. Good run blocker, though. That's an asset for a wide receiver 4. So, 5th round. Do we think about a punter here? We whiffed on that last year. God, our neighbor is just going to town on his yard right now. Oh, whoops. We've got to fix that. We've got Geno Stone in 2 draft classes. All right, we're going to have to make a note about that. We're going to go for a potential starting safety. I can't speak. And he's fine. He's probably not better than anyone we have, but there's room on the roster for him with Aqib Talib leaving. All right, 6th round. I think I need to swing at another wide receiver. Could go with Jeff Thomas, more of a deep threat type, consistent with Henry Ruggs. Whop Filer with the B- short route running. Let's go here. There we go. There's a good pick. 70 overall. Good slot weapon. All right, 7th round. I think this is where we'll go punter. I know we did it last year. It did not work out, but we've got our pick of the litter. We didn't scout any of these guys. How about the 30-year-old Zach Von Rosenberg? That's more like it. Much better. We're not getting our contract. We're not giving our rookie punter a new contract anyway, so it doesn't matter that he's 30. All right. Not a bad draft. I love the Samuel pick. We got a good D tackle. Found a good receiver later. It could have been a better draft, but not the worst. So I'm excited to see how this team can compete. You know, I think the offense is going to be better than it was last year, even if it's just a little bit better. We got all of our pieces back, and a lot of them got upgraded last year. And then the defense, you know, we had a little bit of regression. We're losing Aqib Talib, but, you know, Vaughn's still a beast. Deion Jones still in there. Bradley Chubb had a great year last year. And then to get Asante Samuel should really help out this defense. And then we're going to have a competition at free safety, which will be interesting, next to Eric Berry. So it'll be fun when we come back. But until then, hit that like button. Cheers as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.